Okay, solve the systems of equations by graphing. First example, 4x minus y equals 10, x equals 4. So you write each equation and set it up to make the line, okay? Now, let's just focus on the first one. The y is not by itself, okay? So you have 4x minus y equals 10, and over here you got x equals 4. Okay, so the y ain't by itself, okay? You apply a 1, a plus, negative. Now you put a multiplier and circle your y. We need to switch the signs, okay? We can't have that be negative. So negative, positive, negative. So I add 4x, and then I create a 0x, and add 4x there. Okay? So you got 1 times y, and then you're going to put x, 0 plus 4 is 4, and then minus 10, or plus negative 10, it doesn't matter, okay? Now divide by your 1. So 4 divided by 1 is 4, 4x, so that's your m. Negative 10 divided by 1 is negative 10, that's your b. So slope, y-int. Slope is 4 over 1, negative 10 is your y-intercept. Now you're like, well, negative 10, how do I get to that? Well, you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just make one right there, okay? And then forward 1, up 4. So let's go up 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, forward 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, forward 1. Okay, not the best problem because we had to run out the graph, but that's fine. I dealt with it, okay? Man up and deal with it, okay? Okay, now this other one, x equals 4. Well, we're not going to use slope given the fact that the y is not even here. So that means 1, 2, 3. So that means stack 3 coordinates, okay? So x is 4. Y is the one not here, so that goes 1, 2, 3. So I go forward, so 4, 1, okay? I go forward 1, up 4. Up, forward 4, up 1. Back to the middle, forward 4, up 2. Forward 3, forward 4, up 3. Okay. Now you make the line. Don't worry about how crappy it looks, okay? They're going to cross, you just got to have faith. See, they cross, okay? Not the greatest, but it's right there, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, you just got to trust the process. 4, 6. Okay, next one. Y equals x minus 4. Y equals negative x. Okay. So y equals x minus 4. Y equals negative x. Okay, so y is by itself, so I'm ready for my m and b. Well, we put a 1, that's your m, negative 4 is your b, so slope, y-int. So slope is 1 over 1, and then negative 4 is your y-intercept. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Then from there we go forward 1, up 1. Okay, so take your ruler and make the line. Don't worry about the other side till the first line's down, okay? Okay, right here, M, and then B would be 0. Okay, so slope negative 1 over 1, y-intercept 0, okay? So you go forward 1, down 1. Forward 1, down 1. Okay, there's the point where they're going to cross right there. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so it's right there. That's how that line looks. Okay, so what point is that? Well, you're forward 2, so x is 2, you're down 2, so negative 2. 2, negative 2. Okay, next problem. X minus y equals 2, and then we got x plus y equals negative 8. So set those up. Okay, and obviously the y's aren't by themselves, so we do not have the m and the b yet. So we make a I'll blow up the table. Okay, so again, we're doing this because the y is not by itself, so I apply numbers in front. You can't have your y be negative, that's a switch the signs, okay? So negative, positive, negative. Now add the 1x, and I make a 0x over there, so I have a place where I can actually add 1x. So you got 1 times y, you apply x first. 0 plus 1 is 1, plus negative 2. Divide by 1, so it's going to be 1x plus negative 2. So we have our m, we have our b. Okay. So slope is 1 over 1, y-intercept's negative 2. So we go down 2, and then up 1 over 1, up 1 forward 1. I don't want to say over, because then people go the wrong direction. Okay, then in the other equation, that's how the line looks right there. Then in the other equation, apply those. Okay, you got your positives, so that's don't switch. Don't switch. Start getting rid of your x. Go right to getting rid of the x. So I make a 0x and minus 1x from there. So I write x down. 0 minus 1 is negative 1, and then plus negative 8. Okay, so I divide by 1. That's going to be negative 1x plus 8. So we have our m, we have our b. So slope, y-int. Slope's negative 1 over 1, plus 8's the y-intercept. So I go up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then from there I'll be going forward 1, down 1. Down 1, forward 1, down 1, forward 1, and there we have it. Okay. So where do those lines cross? So moving forward, positive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving upward, positive 1, 2, 3. So 6, 3. And again, I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay, next one. Y equals negative x plus 3, and y equals x plus 1. This is going to be a quicker one. Why? Well, because the y's are already by themselves both places. So I MB. Remember, you put a 1 in front of it. It's a implied 1 in front of the x. So slope is negative 1 over 1. The y-int is plus 3. Okay. So I go down 1, forward 1. Okay, then you take your ruler. Right there. Okay, slope, y-int. So slope's 1 over 1 plus 1's a y-intercept. So forward 1. Okay, right there is where they're going to meet. Don't just continue to make the line. You already have the point of intersection, but Okay, then make your coordinate. So from there you're forward 1, you're up 2. 1, 2. Okay, then our last problem in this video. X minus y equals 5, and then we have 3x plus y equals 3. Okay, I make my table. Obviously, my y's are not by themselves on the left-hand side, so you have to have your y by itself on one side of the equation. Okay, so apply ones if needed. Okay, plus negative. You got to switch the signs. So that can be a positive, negative, positive, negative. Remember, we got to have that be positive. Plus 1x. And if you're going to make that positive, everything else in the equation has to change to the opposite. Okay? So plus 1x. So you got 1 times y. You write x down. 0 plus 1 is 1. And then plus negative 5. Now you divide all these by 1. So it's going to be 1x plus negative 5. So MB. So slope is 1 over 1. The y-int is negative 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm forward 1, up 1. Or up 1, forward 1, up 1, forward 1. Okay. So I take my straight edge or ruler and make that line. Okay, then in the second equation, I've got y by itself. Okay, now you don't switch. Okay, you don't make the signs opposite because you already have the positive on the y. So minus 3x, make a 0x and minus 3x there. So 1 times y, I put my x down, 0 minus 3 is negative 3, and then plus 3. Okay, then divide by 1, and that ends up being equal to negative 3x plus 3. So MB. So the slope is negative 3, apply a 1 under it, and the y-int is positive 3. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Forward 1, down 3. Or down 3, forward 1 is kind of how it's supposed to go. Okay, there's already a point, that's fine. Okay, so just connect them. So you already know where they're going to cross. And right there, please label that point correctly, please. So positive 1, positive 2. Then I have to go downward, so I count by negatives. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So 2, negative 3.